This is real Viva Valeria.
Viva Valeria.
Morning people! Today is Saturday and it means it's time to shoot. As you know from my vlogs, I very often shoot and not a normal time. So people who work in office, for them, normal time is Monday to Friday from 9 till 5. For me, normal time is Saturday, Sunday, evenings and nights and early mornings and whatever. So basically 24/7. And when others are resting, I'm working. That's basically my life. Okay, right now I'm in Breda. This is the south of the Netherlands. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. There is no people around and I'm in the middle of nowhere. I will show you from the set how it looks like, and please just don't have this illusion. If you're a model and you travel all around the world or all around the country, you always visit the city, because most of the time I spend my shoots in the middle of nowhere and I barely have time just to visit any city around because I'm constantly working. Basically that's the reality. Of course, if you have extra half an hour, sometimes you just want to be alone because it's very tiring. My working space for today. As you can see, you can find it next to these lamps. We're gonna shoot for the furniture designer. It's gonna be a video advertising. And this is warehouse, and I'm gonna bring you guys to the backstage. And actually today I'm gonna share with you what I'm eating on the set, because so far I just had a half liter of water because it was early in the morning. I don't eat actually early in the morning. And then I had a coffee later, and on the set I will show you. Today I'm shooting for the furniture company and we're filming the video advertisement. So I'm playing the designer who is working in the office, and I have on the set another guy, so we are colleagues, and I don't know him yet. We just met from the distance, and I'm sure it's gonna be a very nice day. So see you from the backstage. And if you guys search the yellow safe box, it looks like a fridge for your special belongings and money. Just let you know, it's here. It is in area of city Breda, and I even can fit in. And you can find me and the safe together here. There are also different colors, guys. And you know what? I actually love it. So now it's time to change, guys. For today I have a very simple look, office look. This is gonna be my blouse. That's gonna be my trousers. I also have here heels. And this is my makeup zone, of course with the water, because I drink at least 2 liters per day. I told you before in my stories on Instagram. And this is office, so I'm changing here, office room. And another actor is changing in his own room. And let's change because I need to go on set. Guys, I found the friend of Pinky, the white one. And I also found something else. Guys, what do you think? Banana lamp. Okay. And giraffe lamp, just in case if you're searching for. What else? Oh. Golden closet for your books, or for, I don't know, very interesting. I think it's more like a golden cage. What else? What else, people? White room with a white safe. If you're a gold digger and you're searching for the perfect golden cage for you, I found one. It's here, girl. In between of the sets, I'm actually biting the 0% sugar protein bar. Bon appetit, Valeria. So this is our crew. We are working today as an office guys together with Sander.
Emulating people working in cubicles. When everyone working in super cool. So
We just actually met, but we're playing that we are colleagues for a long time.
yep, we are.
This is Sander. He is a professional actor,
Hi.
and he is also a motivational speaker.
I try to motivate people. If it works, I don't know. But
They say so because
our
he's
best.
doing the full-time courses with people. And no,
time to get to work.
Yeah, we're gonna work. We're gonna work. Sorry, guys. See you later. Sander is playing very serious office worker, but in fact we are laughing all the time on backstage.
Ja, als je allemaal een uur of anderhalf in de auto zit, dan...
Ja, ja. Nee, en die jongen van die had ook zoiets net, zeg maar. Ja.
As you can see, there are a lot of options. Nice. Bon appetit, it's lunchtime, people.
Dubbel tariefrekening.
Ik zou je geen ongelijk geven. Hola.
You people, we just ate. I had actually the bread with the hummus and an apple. I forgot to film it. Sorry. And now I'm waiting. When is my turn to shoot? Because sometimes we shoot together with Sandro, sometimes we shoot apart. And in fact it's gonna be a very short video, but it takes hours to film because then it's editing work, and then in the end only the producer knows how actually it will look like. You know, remember when this all Corona stuff started? There were so many stories that people were buying like crazy toilet paper. Okay, tell me honestly, were you one of those people who were buying this toilet paper? Because I think somebody from this company was buying it and stored it over there. I just showed you. And talking about me, no, I didn't buy all this toilet paper. I was actually having a little bit laugh about it. People were preparing for apocalypse, right? But what if apocalypse already started? Oh, guys, it's such an amazing location. Let me show you around more. What's about this sofa? And my friend horse, lamp. Or another friend, giraffe lamp. Normally the production company always has a script where it says what actors exactly gonna do. People call it storyboard, and without this any commercial cannot happen, because it's very difficult to have everything ahead, what exactly actors need to do, and sometimes you think you filmed the certain angle, and then if you don't write it down, you can forget another angle. That's why you have always the storyline which you have to follow together with the crew. You follow it together with the crew, and then you let everyone knows who exactly does what. And then according to that, you also have pauses for lunch, for dinner. It depends how long the recording is gonna happen. And I also will show you a little bit backstage of today, how the light is being placed, and how do we develop the commercial. And in the end, of course, as always, I share with you the result of the video shoot. As you can see, everything what the actor does, we can see immediately in the camera. You see? Okay. You see my hand? Because I just put it there. We see from this angle, from this lens, we also see it from different angle. And here, for example, we have the soft light, which makes the picture look softer. I'm being honest with you guys, and not always on the set you have so much free time that you can film, because very often I have such a tight schedule and tight storyboard that I hardly can even go to the bathroom, and I have half an hour for the lunch and that's it. So it depends on the client, it depends on the production, it depends on the amount of video duration you need to film in one shot. I also carry always with you extra food, because not all the clients remember that I'm a vegan, so that's why today with myself I brought 2 apples and a protein bar and a rice waffle. And also today I traveled with a train because it was very early, and when it's early and I don't know what time I'm gonna finish, I'm quite lazy and become very sleepy, so I prefer to travel with the train, because then I don't need to focus on the traffic. This is the wrap, and Sandro,
What's happening?
Sandro, my colleague for set and colleague for work, just told me that actually we were shooting for a new campaign.
Corona-proof cubicles, yes, a new campaign for Lensfeld. They've secured a contract to supply. It was Corona-proof cubicles to an American multinational. So we did the shoot, and it's a wrap. We're done.
Soon all the people will be completely separated, and I don't like it, because I like to interact with people. If you see me on the street, I'm happy to give you a hug and make a picture. And even the way I'm sitting here,
we did interact though.
Yeah, well, a little bit. You were still in your room. I was in my room, so. And in the end of the video it will be actually the result of the filming of today. Actually they say it's gonna be just 1.5 minutes, right?
Yeah, 1.5 minutes, but we filmed like 6 hours.
Yeah, like 6 hours, and just for this short result. But still, it was a pleasure to meet you. And Sandro also...
We did get paid though. We got paid, so.
Yes, of course. The only thing also I want to share with you, since I'm not always interviewing my colleagues on the set, because some of them they're shy, some of them they don't like to interact with the camera, but Sandro is very open, he's very extrovert, and I wanted to know his experience in the modeling world. It's not your first commercial, right? So maybe you can tell the audience how was it in the previous work.
Yeah, so just to make the distinction, I don't know if you're like, there's a difference between fashion modeling and of course commercial modeling and acting.
You can share.
Back in the day, like the difference is like fashion models. They're the ones that you see appear in, you know, on the catwalk, and they are the faces of clothing.
They're very tall, very skinny, and has no smile, so they need to be like very serious always. And the designer needs to, and makeup artist needs to draw on their faces. But we are commercial, we are actors, so we can sell our face, we can sell our smiles, and this actually we also enjoy to do.
Yeah, it's the main difference is, of course, I don't have any experience in like traditional fashion modeling, but the thing I like about commercial acting and modeling is that this is a completely emotional business. I mean, for us as actors,
it was we need so emotional.
Yeah,
pretending that we
had to pretend to be working Americans, which we obviously are not.
No, we are not.
But
what's your
my ethnicity? I'm from Suriname originally.
So Suriname and Russian, living in the Netherlands.
Yes, the Netherlands is one big melting pot.
Pretending to be Americans.
Pretending to be Americans, working in cubicles, which we do not do in real life, but we portrayed them today.
So yes. So this is the reality of fashion and model industry and acting business.
Yeah,
we are always playing.
Yeah, as
but
commercial
in real life we don't.
And actors,
yes, exactly. But in real life, not, right?
We're dead serious in real life.
So what was your experience before? Did you meet any crazy models on set, or I don't know, wild actors and actresses, or I don't know, how was it with another video recordings for the shoots?
Every assignment that you have, it's always going to be a complete mystery. Who you're going to be working with, the filming crew, the production crew, the company that you're working for, and the main difference, what I love about being amongst other model and actors who do commercial work, is they mostly have personality, and they some crazy people just like you.
Thank you.
You can
I
talk
hope in a good way.
Yes, of course, in a good way. And the main difference, like back when I tried to do some fashion modeling, this when I was 16, 17 years old, it's a different type of. These are generalizations, by the way. I'm not, when I'm talking about fashion models, I'm not talking about every fashion model, but that's just my experience during my short stint as a fashion model 14 years ago. And the main difference there was that that world wasn't for me, because everything is about your looks and your proportion. Are you still in proportion? And the people that you work with, the other models, they were not my type of people. But that is just personally. But I know people that thrive as fashion models, and they are built for it, and they are hugely successful. So no disrespect or no bad blood there, but for me personally, as you know, we come to meet each other here today, and I think in the hour that we talked before we had to get on set, we talked about everything from going vegan to travels to
goals in life, priorities
goals in life,
in
self-help
life.
books.
Yes,
We've talked about so much, and that's the beauty of working as a. I'm not saying that you cannot find that when you work as a fashion model, but that's just my experience when I get on set at for these type of assignments, where you meet people, not always, but you meet people that are very broadly oriented. They are
have a wide vision of life and
they have
and
a broad reality, and you can really hit it off with each other, and then also network, you know, and so that's what the main difference was. It was for me as a when I tried to work as a fashion model, and now my experience as a commercial model and actor.
Were there also like crazy models on set? I don't know, maybe silly or crazy, I don't know.
Well,
talking about food, or talking about money, or talking about
the thing is,
how to get famous. I don't know anything.
The thing is,
what
back when
think.
I tried to become a fashion model, but of course, this is my personal experience. Do not think that I judge all fashion models, but the main thing that I found really boring when I was working with other fashion models back when I was 18, and those models were my same age, and they were always one-upping each other. Like, I've been to this design, I've been to Barca, I've been to New York. Where have you been? I've been there, I've been there.
Maybe it's age, maybe it's insecurity.
Yeah, name dropping. You know, bragging.
Look at me, I've done this, I've done that.
And although it's probably true, you know, and they do have, like,
you said today very nice saying about the king.
About King. Like, there was a king, like Tywin Lannister in the Game of Thrones or something. He said something along the lines of, "Any man who must say I am the king is no true king," you know, and that is basically what it comes down to. Like,
that's
they have to talk about, and you gave that example that you actually, and that's what I like about, you know, meeting her. At that point where you encountered those same type of people, you already had a couple of. You've done some contests, some beauty or miss contests. You won a couple. Of them. Yes, and you've done some, you know.
But I don't like to talk about it because.
But you don't like to talk about it. You don't have the need to talk about it.
Well, you need to talk about it for your career, or people need to know your experience. Yes, I have no problem to talk about it, but that's not something.
That is for a reason.
Yes, that's not something I say when I meet people, because in some countries I traveled a lot. You meet person and. First question, what's your job? Second question, how much you have on your bank account? And I find it sometimes very frustrating or sad even, because people are not interested in your personality, in your interest in life. They're only interested in your goals, what did you achieve, and how much money do you have. Guys, it's not only about fame or money. That's my personal belief.
It's very linear and very one-dimensional.
It is very narrow-minded way of thinking. That's what I believe. And that's why, Sandro, with you it was wonderful to talk, because you have a completely different mindset. You're also very creative. You inspire people, you teach people, but it also goes from inside and from your own experience, right? That's why you decided to also coach people, right?
Yeah, identifying, you know, what our market needs, what are my passions, what are my skills, and then, you know, at the intersection of all three, you can find your expert mission, you know. And
so now you're expert?
So that's what I do. I teach people how to sell themselves to open doors.
By the way, this is the link to Sandro's Instagram account. If you want, you can check him out. Yes.
Well, yeah. Thank you, thank you. But you know, so that's what I also like about you. What you said. We were talking about the reason why you started, you know, your blog and your YouTube channel, that you try to live from, you know, from your passion and just try to share, and you were consistent, you know, putting yourself out there, and the rest will come. It sounds kind of cliche, but you know, looking at,
I just love to do this. I love to share the lifestyle from my point of view and from my perception. I do it from my heart, and everything what I experience I love to share with people, because also not only to let it being seen, but also to show that there are not the same beauty queens, not the same models. There are no stamps in the world.
That's a stigma with, you know, pretty girls that are models.
I mean, prettiness is beautiful, but it's given gift. You didn't work for that. I believe that your dignities, your qualities, that's something you worked in your life, and that's you need to be, well, sometimes proud of, or just see as achievement. Your characteristics also, what have you done, not even career wise, but your personality points, and that's
also
what I think is important.
Yes, because when you talk about what you did, you know, you traveled from Russia to Italy, I think it was?
I also lived in Italy.
In Italy, and then you traveled to
Netherlands.
To the Netherlands, and then you did those studies. You know, you've done four languages. So there's like, you know, Gal Gadot.
I've looked in English because it's the easiest also for me.
Yeah, of course, it's easier, sure. But you know, Gal Gadot, the woman who she's Wonder Woman. The actress.
I even shooted like her, like a Wonder Woman photo shoot. I've done it like.
But you know, the thing that's respectable about her. Have you ever read her biography? No. Long story short, before she even became an actress, she was in the army. She has a law degree. She has all type of you know, achievements before she ever stepped inside the you know, the
so she
modeling
was not
acting.
Just actress who wanted to be an actress.
No, exactly. In the same way, you know, you also have your broad, you know, reality. So that's you know, that's what I think people should see more, like that pretty girls are not always.
You see, remember these girls and boys who want to be models. That's not only about how pretty you are on the picture or see as a main goal to see yourself on the cover. It can be partly like small goals, but there are more things hidden in you, and you need to work on inner goals, not only outside goals, right?
Yeah. Most def.
So that's a good one. Thank you, Sandro. It was a pleasure to talk to you, and this is the result of our shoot. Yo!